What's up everyone, my name is Mike and welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about accessories on VEVE and our collectibles. Let's get into this. So this has been something that's actually been on my mind for a little while now, especially since the discussion of accessories with collectibles and being able to add and to put these accessories on our collectibles kind of came up, and it's also been confirmed multiple times on different channels with different VEVE interviews. So I have been trying to think about what that would look like in the future with our digital collectibles, adding accessories to our collectibles, and what that might mean for our NFTs. Because when I think about the physical world, it's easy to buy accessories and to add them to our physical collectibles and take them off and whatever that might look like. But in the digital world, it opens up so many more possibilities to adding to the scarcity of our collectibles, and this is what I kind of hope will happen with these accessories and with being able to add these accessories to our collectibles here. What could happen is that it's treated much like the physical world, where we can add our digital collectible accessories to our digital collectible character and take them off, and nothing happens to either one of them. But that doesn't add to any value of these collectibles or anything. It doesn't create, say, a one of one if nobody's ever thought about adding these accessories to these characters, or it doesn't add to what I want to see essentially with these digital collectibles, NFTs on VEVE. What I would love to see is that if you choose to add an accessory to a collectible, that accessory gets burned, and perhaps even that collectible, that character, also gets burned, so you no longer own that mint number of that accessory, and you no longer have that mint number of that digital character. So now you have a one of one, or perhaps another collectible exists out there of the same series that you've created, this character with this accessory, and perhaps it's part of a larger mint number with that. For example, if we added, let's just say, two different characters here, if we added the Yoda lightsaber to Boba Fett, and now Boba Fett had that Yoda lightsaber. That Yoda lightsaber that your mint number was burned, and now the scarcity for that Yoda lightsaber has gone down dramatically, with everybody perhaps adding those Yoda lightsabers to different characters, meaning now you can't even buy a Yoda lightsaber single except for what's on the market, and that decreases the supply of those Yoda lightsabers. Additionally, perhaps the Boba Fett also gets burned in the process and does the same thing to the scarcity of Boba Fett. And essentially you're creating a single collectible with this, a Boba Fett with a Yoda lightsaber, and that becomes perhaps a one of one. Perhaps you can't just add a lightsaber to just any character, it's got to be a Star Wars character or whatever that might look like. There's a million possibilities with this, but in my opinion, adding some sort of burning to this really helps to create some sort of scarcity with these accessories and with these characters, which can be really interesting in the future for being able to load up on Yoda lightsabers and stack these, because they are becoming increasingly scarce and their prices will go up if they're added and burned to other characters. Now perhaps the actual character, which in this case would be an FA, remains an FA. We still have that Boba Fett. That Boba Fett doesn't get burned, it just now has a Yoda lightsaber additional to it. I think that would be really interesting, and a really interesting way to go about it, to add to the fact that these are NFTs and we want to introduce some sort of burning to them to increase their scarcity, then decrease the supply on the market, which could really increase the demand for certain collectibles, especially these accessories, which typically don't go for as much as a character would in general. Now from this route, there's so many different possibilities that you can continue to go down. For example, say you go ahead and you sell your character with an accessory on the market for what it is. And then when that changes hands, when a new owner has this new character and collectible and accessory on that character, they have a single opportunity to dismantle that character from that accessory. And if they choose not to, it remains as such. But if they choose to do it, then it is detached and you have back that accessory and that mint number and that character, just in case the supply really goes down for, say, a Yoda lightsaber, and then you're just left with purchasing a character collectible with that Yoda lightsaber. In that sense, it's not necessarily being burned, I guess, but that adds a different perspective, a different aspect to this collectible game. If Yoda lightsabers really skyrocket in price because they're being burned, they're being added to a bunch of collectibles, you then have to go after a collectible with a Yoda lightsaber in order to get that Yoda lightsaber, to dismantle it, essentially. These are just some ideas that are coming to my mind with this accessory type game, and being able to accessorize characters is a really cool aspect. I am very interested in what VEVE is going to do with this for our digital collectibles, but I want to know what you think could happen with this. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. What would you want to see happen with this accessorizing of characters for VEVE? Would you want it to be as simple as being able to add and subtract it off the character whenever you might want it to happen? Would you want to see some sort of burning aspect to that? Let me know your thoughts, your comments in the comment section below. Like this video if you found it helpful for whatever reason, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching.